DRJ Kids.
The story of Hardworking Raman. In a village named Bharatpur, there lived two brothers called Raghav and Raman. Both the brothers had a lot of love for each other. The villagers would also feel happy seeing their love for each other. Raghav was a firm believer in God, but he was lazy too, and Raman was very hardworking. Both of them bought a 2-acre plot for themselves.
Raman, just wait and see that how much we earn by farming on this land.
Yes, brother. Now we have a fertile plot to ourselves. We will get as much profit as we can by working hard.
If God is willing, then that will surely happen. I have my full faith on God.
This way, both of them spoke their minds out. Raman started working on the fields from the next day onwards. He cleaned the grass from the soil, cleaned the soil well, and sowed seeds. But Raghav only spent time in the temples seeking God's blessings.
God, everything is in your hands. Whatever we humans do is all because of you, my God. Please keep your blessings on me intact.
On the other hand, Raman's hard work paid off. Days passed by, months went by, and then there was greenery everywhere.
Did you see, brother, what beautiful crops have sprouted in our farm?
Everything is God's blessings, brother. I have asked for God's blessings every day, and that is why all this has happened.
Raman did not say anything upon hearing this from his brother. He just kept working hard on his farm, and Raghav just kept praying to God, and the remaining part of the day he would spend interfering in others' work.
Hey there, Hari uncle. What are you doing?
You can clearly see, son, that I'm working in my farm.
But your age is not that of working so hard. You should rest right now.
If I rest, then who is going to do my work for me?
Hey, uncle. God is there, right? You worship Him and you won't have to do any work at all.
What are you saying, son? I worship God every day, but I will still have to do my work, right, son?
You look at me. I do not do any work at all.
But your brother does the work, right? Poor boy works in the fields the entire day.
Only his work does not bear any results, uncle. Everything happens due to God's blessings. Just wait and watch.
Instead of telling me all this, son, it's better you go and help your brother by doing some work in the field.
Enough, uncle. What I should do and what I should not, you please don't tell me.
Okay, whatever you say, son.
Raghav leaves from there. This way, some days pass by, and after some more days, the field fills up with golden harvest-worthy crop. Raman and Raghav are happy.
See, brother, look at our crop. It's looking so beautiful, right? We have finally been able to reap a good crop this year.
God, your blessings have resulted in this miracle. All of this is the fruit of your blessings only. So, Raman, do you remember what I told you? Not even one leaf without God's will.
Now it was time to sell the harvested crop.
Let's go, brother. Let's sell all the crop that we've harvested this season.
Yes, let's go, brother.
Both of them load a bullock cart with their harvest and go to the market to sell the crop.
That's amazing. Your harvest quality looks very good.
Yes, sir. This is all due to God's blessings, you know.
More than the blessings of God, it is the result of Raman's hard work. Raman has toiled really hard this year.
No, sir. Without God's blessings, nothing at all happens.
Raman feels bad at his brother's words, but he keeps quiet. They earn a good profit by selling the crop.
Oh, wow. We have earned a good profit this time. If things go on like this, then very soon we will have a lot more acres of land in our names.
Yes, brother. In the coming days, we will buy a lot more land.
Yes, why not?
The brothers take the money and come home. They start talking about dividing the profit money amongst themselves.
Come on, let's divide the money now, brother.
Okay, brother. But there is nothing to worry about in this at all. Whatever the profit is, let us divide it equally.
See, Raman, it is only due to God's blessings that we have made a huge profit. And it was me who prayed to Him every day. So I should get more money.
See, brother, from planting the seeds to harvesting the crops, all the work in this field has been done by me. I have put in a lot of hard work, brother, and hard work is also worth something, isn't it? So I am the one who should get a bigger share in this profit.
What are you saying? If I had not taken God's blessings, then all of this would have happened at all. Tell me. So I am the one who should get more money. Do you understand?
Both the brothers slowly get into a heated argument. Both the brothers started having a major quarrel with regards to the crop. Both of them go to the head of the village. The head of the village spoke after hearing the whole story.
I have understood what both of you are trying to say. I will surely find out a way of this problem.
Yes, sir. Now you only find a solution.
I will give a task to both of you. Whoever amongst you manages to complete the difficult task will be awarded extra percentage of the profit. Tell me, do both of you agree to this solution of mine?
Yes, sir. I agree to your proposal.
Yes, sir. Even I'm ready.
Then the head of the village gave them 2 sacks and said,
These sacks contain wheat grains mixed with pebbles. By tomorrow you have to separate them both and bring them to me. I will check who has done better on the work and decide upon, okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Raghav and Raman both pick up the sacks and take it with them. Raghav takes the sack and keeps it in the temple and says,
Dear God, if I have your blessings, then everything will be possible. And it will also be proven that I was correct. Now, kindly keep blessing me, God, every day.
On the other hand, Raman kept separating the husk from the grains the whole night.
I had thought today we would be celebrating for the profit that we made on our crop sale. But despite of so much of hard work already, the village head gave such a tasking work again. Anyways, no issues. I will do this too.
Meanwhile, Raghav is happy thinking that his work will be done by God.
I have kept my sack in the temple. Now God is going to do all my work. I won't have to do any work at all. Now I will sleep in peace.
Saying so, he falls asleep. In the morning,
I will go to the village head now with the grain and the husk.
he goes to the village head's house.
Sir, I could not complete the whole sack, but I have separated the grains and the husk the whole night and completed as much as I can. But I have not been able to take out the husk from the full sack of grains. A bit is left.
Then the village head looks at him and smiles.
Now we will also have to check what Raghav has done. Only after that I will decide.
Meanwhile, Raghav wakes up and goes to the temple. He picks up the sack and goes to the village head's house directly. The head asks,
Have you sorted the entire sack of grains, Raghav?
Raghav folded his hands and said,
No, sir. I have not sorted the grains. I had left all the work in God's hands. He must have blessed me. I'm sure of that. You please see for yourself.
Upon hearing Raghav's answer, the village head said,
Okay, so you did not use either of your hands, Raghav. You were dependent on God's hands. So now show me what your God has done after all. Now open the sack and show me, come on.
Raghav opened the sack and saw that the grain was sitting in it as it was. The grain was filled with husk just as it was before. Then the village head said,
God has bestowed everybody with 2 hands to work. This is God's biggest blessings. He only blesses those who are really very hardworking. Did you understand, Raghav? Therefore, due to Raman's hard work, there has been such a splendid crop. You have not done any hard work. So Raman is eligible to receive higher percentage of the profit.
Raghav understands everything and also his mistake. The village head then told him,
Raghav, if you had worked hand in hand with Raman, then your crop would have been twice as much as of now. And the profit too would have been definitely more.
After that day, Raghav and Raman both started working hard on their farm. That year, their produce was twice, and they earned a lot of profit selling that. And after that day, they never had any arguments over dividing their profits.